go ahead and get started. We're gonna start by standing, and we'll grab our band in a moment, but just initially, let's just take our arms up overhead, situate those feet to be hip distance apart. Feel under the big toe, the little toe, the heel. And I just want you to take an inhale in, and then as you exhale, just come down. Just reach the arms all the way down here towards the floor, the crown of the head towards the floor, the nose to the knees. Just take a breath, inhale it in. And then as you exhale, slowly come back up, rebuild and restack your spine, coming all the way back up to where we started. And again, it's an inhale. It's nodding that chin to the chest. It's an exhale, coming down. So already just kind of think about connecting the mind to the body. Relaxing here as you allow the head to come down and the nose to go to the knees, and you just breathe in and you inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly come back up. Building, restacking, and all the way up. And again, let's just inhale, nodding that chin towards the chest, exhaling, reaching all the way down. And just breathe in here, taking that breath, inhaling it in. And then as you exhale, slowly come back up. Just take another inhale. And then exhale. So hopefully with each wall roll down, the stress is starting to leave the body. Maybe none of you had any stress today in your day. Maybe some of you did. But hopefully with each wall roll down, it's dissipating. We'll just take a breath in here. We'll inhale. And then we'll exhale, slowly come back up. And then from here, just reach those arms, and I want you to give me a slight bend in the knee. Come down and then come back up. So we're gonna swoop the arms down and up. 2 more times. Come down and up. 1 more time. Down and all the way up. Now from here, go ahead and reach for your band. Take your band and scrunch the ends of it up into your hands. Come onto the toes of your left foot. Onto the toes of your left foot. Right foot is straight. I want you to sit back into an imaginary chair and reach that band out in front. So in other words, we're putting a bend in the knee and the right knee, and then we'll come back up tall. Take an inhale here. Exhale, go back. Pull the belly in, just hold it here. And then come up. Take another inhale in. Exhale, go back. Now, once you're here, I want you to lift up the left leg, pull the band apart, touch it down, release the band. So we have a squat in the right leg, and we lift up left, and we pull, and bring it in. And we pull it apart, bring it in. And let's pull it. 2 more. Pull it, touch. 1 more, touch, stand up tall. Now let's switch that to the other side. Make sure that that left foot is straight. Have a slight bend into the right. We'll take an inhale here. Exhale. First, we're going to sit back into that imaginary chair for a few. Just get what that feels like. Activate your booty on that side. And then allow the body to stand up. And we'll take an inhale here. We'll exhale. Come back. Hold it. And come up. And again, we'll go back. Sit back as if there was a chair behind you. Balancing, pulling into the abdominals. And come up. And now we're going to add the little pull apart of the band and the little lift onto the leg. So here we go. We lift, we pull, we release and touch. Lift and pull, release and touch. Lift, pull, and touch. 2 more. Lift and One more here, lift, down, and go ahead and stand all the way up tall. Now let's take the heels together. The toes are going to be apart from one another, and I want you to have the band into the hands. We're just going to go into a little bit of what we would call footwork if we were doing it onto the reformer in the studio. And then from here, I just want you to bend into the knee, come up onto the balls of the feet. See if you can keep the heels connected. Rise up, heels down. Now let's do that with a pull onto the band. Pull the band, bend, balls of the feet, rise up and down. It's bend, balls of the feet, rise up and down. One more, it's bend, balls of the feet, rise up and down. Release the band, release the pull on the band. It's very crickety, you can hear all my bones creaking up here. Okay, now let's go ahead and reverse it. No pull on the band right now. Let's just first come up, then bend, then take the heels down, then straighten the legs up. Now let's put that pull onto the band. So first, releve, bend the knees, heels down, stand up tall. Releve, bend the knees, heels down, stand up tall. Two more. It's up. Pull the band apart. Bend, heels down, and up. One more. And releve, bend, heels down, stand up tall, and down. Nice work. So we got a little bit of arm work in there too. All right, let's go ahead from here. We're going to come down onto the mat, taking our band with us. So we'll be using our band tonight. If it gets to be too much, you guys know, just to put it off to the side. We'll also be using our body weight in some of the exercises as well. So let's go ahead and take the band and scrunch it up into the hands. You're sitting up nice and tall onto your sitting bones. We'll take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, just go behind your sitting bones and just scoop out the belly. And take a breath in. Just inhale in through the nose. And then as you exhale, allow that body to round itself forward. And then stack the spine up nice and tall. And again, it's an inhale, it's an exhale, go back. Hold it here. Now pull the band apart as you bring it into the chest. Take the band and allow it to brush over the top of the thighs and bring it back out. So we keep it pulled apart. We bring it in, we come down and around, holding into that C curve. We bring it in, we take it down and around. Two more here. Bring it in, take it down and around. Let's synchronize it with the breath. Here's your inhale, here's your exhale, take it down and around. Now inhale here to stay, and then as you exhale, go ahead and round your body forward and just stack your spine up nice and tall. Take an inhale, exhale, go back into the C curve here. I want you to pull the band apart, and I want you just to float your right leg off of the mat and extend it out. Keep the band pulled and bring it and extend it out and bring it. One more, extend it out and bring it in. Take it down, stay here, don't come up. Lift up left, press it out, but I want you to resist, create resistance. What would happen if you're pressing a 1,000-pound object? What would that feel like? Resist. And do one more here, and resist. And take that foot down, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, round it forward, stack it up, take a breath in, and this time bring it all the way down to the mat. All the way. And then once you're down onto the mat, if you want to just put yourself in the center of the mat, feel free to do that if that's more comfortable for you, for your body. And then let's situate the feet to be out in front of the knees. The knees are a few inches apart from one another. Your pelvis is in that neutral position, right? Hip bones and pubic bone are in the same plane. And then from here, let's just go ahead and focus in on the breath. So, hands are down at your side, chin is slightly nodded towards your chest. Let's take a moment to breathe in through the nose, inhaling in. And then as you exhale, I want you to exhale it out through the mouth. Pull the ribs in, sink the belly button down, lift up into the pelvic floor, and be very body aware. So in other words, make that connection between what is happening in the body and what's going on in the mind. Bringing the body right now into the present. We take an inhale in through the nose. It's a lateral expansion of the lungs and the ribs to the side. And then as you exhale, I want you to exhale it out through the mouth, pulling the ribs back in, sinking the abdominals down, lifting up into the pelvic floor. And again, let's just take a deep inhale here, inhaling in through the nose, laterally expanding. And then as you exhale, just exhale out if there's any stress that's within you, any anxiety, any tension. Just let it go. Try not to focus on the banging and the bumping of the stuff going on outside this room. And let's just take another deep inhale in and exhale it out. Now take an inhale, and then as you exhale, let's go ahead and float that right leg up into tabletop and the left leg up into tabletop. Take an inhale, nod the chin to the chest. As you exhale, lift yourself up into flexion. Take your hands, and I want you to kind of make a tripod with the hands, the fingertips, pressing them onto the floor, pushing down into them, and then going into the right toe coming down, and then up. So what we're doing is we're using resistance of our body, right? So we're creating a deeper connection with the belly by pressure into the hands, pushing down onto the floor. Press down. And you inhale as you lower, you exhale as you lift. So eyes are looking towards mid-thigh, imaginary oranges under the chin. You're lifted up to the tips of the shoulder blades. And again, we go down. So we can just don't have the hands, push them down into the floor as you tap down and lift. And tap down and lift. Let's do one more here. Tap and tap. And go ahead and bring it in. Take the knees in, take the head down. Now from here, we're going to take the hands and gently interlace the fingertips behind the head. Taking it elbows wide, legs will be in tabletop. We'll inhale here. And then as you exhale, let's go ahead and come up into flexion. So we're going to be staying up into flexion for a little bit. Heels together, toes apart. We're going to resist as we press out and squeeze into the inner thighs. And then we bring it back in. And here's your exhale as you come out. And bring it in. And exhale it. And exhale. Bring it in. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, press out. Bring it in. 2 more. Press it out. Bring it in. 1 more here. Press out. Now bring the legs in. Open them to parallel. So they're just side by side but not touching. Press it out here. And bring it in. And press it out. Think about pulling the toes back towards you. So your feet are in flexion. Press out. And exhale as you press out. And 3 more. Press it out. 2 more here. Press out. 1 more here. Press out. Now take the legs slightly externally rotated. We're gonna go a little bit wider on the press out. We press out to like the width of the mat and then bring them back in. Here's your exhale as you press out. And then bring them in. And again, press out. Bring them in. And again, 3 more here. Press out wide. Bring the legs back in. We've got 2 more. You're looking right between the legs. And bring it in. 1 more here. Press them out. And go ahead, bring it in. Take your head down, bring the knees in, and just gently rock back and forth. My belly was a little bit tender from that red ball class on Tuesday night, right? Anybody else that was here? I was like teaching yesterday in the pool, and I teach it on deck, and I was like, oh. I was like, oh. And then I made a comment, and I was like, oh, you guys, I said my abs are sore from Tuesday night. And they were like, oh, if your abs are sore, we're never going to your class. And I was like, oh, that was not a very good advertisement, was it?
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah,
sore.
I think so, but they were like, if mine are, because I do this so many hours a week, they're like, then what would theirs be? And I'm like, oh, no, yours wouldn't be bad, just come to class. So anyway, all right, so now from here, we're gonna go ahead and take the hands once again behind the head. Legs are gonna be in tabletop. We're gonna lift the legs up to the ceiling. I want you to go into a double leg bicycle. We're gonna take them down and bring them up and around. And then again, we're gonna take them down, double leg bicycle, and then come up and around. So again, down we go, and around and up. And take it down. And up. 2 more. Here we go. Take it down 2. And 1 more here. Now take the hands off from behind the head. Go back into that tripod where you're going to push down onto the floor. We're going to reverse it. So push into the floor. Take the legs down. Take them away from you. Lift up. So now we're bicycling backwards. And we're going to come down. And we push up and away. And again, we come down. And we take them away. And again, let's go down. And away. 2 more. Come down. And away. 1 more here. Bring it down. Take it away. Woo! And bring it in. Let's reach for the band and place it flat on the bottom of the left foot. Until some leg circles here. Put that right foot down onto the mat. Right knee is bent. Left leg is going to go out to the side as you inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll circle that leg around and bring it all the way up. And again. Let's take it out to the side, and then we'll circle and come up. And let's do another one here. Out to the side we go, and then around and circle and bring it all the way up. And now let's reverse it. Take the heel down. Externally rotate that leg. Circle it all the way around and bring it up. And again, down we go. And we rotate and come around. And let's do another one here. Down we go. And we rotate, bring it all the way up to where we started. Now, let's go ahead and put the right foot in, take the left out. Anchor that right elbow down, place your left hand on your left hip, and just allow that leg to fall out to the side, and then circle it and bring it up. And again, out to the side we go, and then we'll circle and come around and up. And again, out to the side. And circle and up. let's reverse that. Take it down. There's your inhale. Here's your exhale. Externally rotate, circle it, bring it all the way up. And again, down. And open and circle. And let's do one more here. Go ahead, take it down. And open and circle it. Bring it all the way up. And then from here, take the band off, but place it into the hands. Take the legs up to the ceiling, cross the left in front of the right. And the band is in the hands. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, I want you to lift your body up and come on over to the right. And take that band past the legs if you can. And then bring it to center, and then come up and over to the left. And we hold it there. And then we come around, and we bring it over to the right. And then around, and up and over to the left. Now, because we're not about easy, we're going to make it just a little bit more challenging as we come over. Let's pull that right arm and the left arm apart for 3, for 2, for 1. Circle around, bring it up, pull it apart here. 3 and 2 and 1. Around and circle. 3, 2 and 1. Around and circle it. 3 and 2 and 1. Round and circle it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Around and circle it here for 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it to center. Change the cross on the legs. Just bring it up and over to the right to start. Just hold it here. Circle around and bring it up and over to the left and hold it. And then again, we'll circle. And we'll hold it here. So feel those obliques as you come around and you lift up and you hold it. One more, and then we're going to add one more to each side, and then we'll add the pull aparts. And last one over here. Exhale as you lift up. Now we'll inhale as we come around. We exhale it here. Now pull it apart. 3 and 2. And 1. Circle it, come up and around to the other side. Pull it apart. 3. Pull it apart. 2. Pull it apart. 1. 2 more sets. Come up, down, and around. Pull it apart. 3, 2, and 1. Come around. Lift it up here. Pull it apart. 3 and 2 and 1. One more time over to this side here. We pull it apart. 3. Pull it apart. 2. Pull it apart. 1. We circle it around and lift it up here, and we pull it apart. 3 and 2 and 1. And bring it in. Woo. And just take it down for a moment. And just take a breath in, inhaling it in, and exhaling it out. And then we'll take the hands behind the head. Legs will be in tabletop. We'll inhale here. We'll exhale, lift ourselves up into flexion. Eyes looking to the thighs, imaginary orange under the chin. I want you to take the left leg and let it hover. Bring the right leg up. And then I want you to flex the foot, point it. Flex the feet, point. One more, flex, point. Bring them back to tabletop. Now we'll switch. Left leg is going to go up to the ceiling. Right leg is going to hover. And we flex and point. And flex and point. One more. Flex and point. Bring the legs back to tabletop. I think you guys got it, right? Left leg goes hovering. Right leg comes up. We flex, point, flex, point. One more. Flex, point. To tabletop we go. And then right extends and hovers. Left goes up and we flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Bring them back in. And we'll lift up. And let's flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Bring it back to tabletop. Last one here. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. To tabletop we go. Last one here. Flex it and point it and flex it and point. One more and flex it and point. Woo! Bring it in. Ha! Okay, let's go into a bridge. That sounds like a good idea. All right. So, bridging. I want you to take the band and we're going to actually put it behind us like this. And then come down. Whew. Your belly should feel a little bit like talking to you a little. And I don't mean in a hungry sense, I mean in a worked out sense, right? Or maybe it's doing both like mine. Okay, here we go. Feet are as much underneath the knees as possible. I just want you to pull up onto the band. Pull the belly in. Release it. Let's do 2 more. Take an inhale here. Exhale, pull up onto the band. Pull the belly down. The band goes up. Release it. 1 more here. Take an inhale in. Exhale, pull up. And release it. Now, from here, take an inhale in. Then as you exhale, I want you to gently tuck the hips under, peel the spine up, come all the way up to the tips of the shoulder blades. And then from here, pull the band up, release it. Okay, so we might have to choke up on it a little bit more, so there is definitely tension. Pull it up, belly in, and lower. Pull it up, and lower. Take the spine slowly down to the mat. 1 vertebra at a time. Let's try that again. So we're in a neutral pelvis. We take an inhale, we exhale, we go into that pelvic tilt, right? So we're gonna go into imprint. We lift all the way up here, and let's lift up to the ceiling and bring it down. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you lower. And exhale as you lift up. And inhale, lower. Take an inhale. Then as you exhale, slowly allow the spine to come down. All the way down. Roll through that imprint to neutral. And let's do 1 more here. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently tuck, peel, lift. Come all the way up. And reach for the ceiling. Bring it down. 2 more. Reach for the ceiling. Bring it down. 1 more here. Reach for the ceiling. Bring it down. Take an inhale. Then as you exhale, go into that pelvic tilt, right? Tip that pubic bone up. And then slowly allow the spine to come all the way down to where we started. And you roll from that neutral to that imprint. Or from the imprint to the neutral. Now from here, we're going to take the band out. So just give yourself a little bit of arch into the back so you can get the band out. And then we'll go right into the 100. Have the band be nearby. We'll pick it up again in a minute. All right. So remember, when we do 100, legs can be here, tabletop. They can be here, lifted up towards the ceiling, or they can be in level 3. Once you're lifted up into flexion, you can take the legs out. We're going to do something a little different tonight with the hands. So we're going to inhale up for 5, and we're going to exhale down for 5. Now, when we exhale down for 5, I want you to create that imaginary resistance. So imagine as if you're pressing down on a lever, right, just to make it harder, okay? So let's see how we do with it. It's going to feel a little bit different because we're so used to doing this, right? All right, so let's go ahead and take that inhale in. Legs are in tabletop. Exhale, lift yourself up into flexion. Then position the legs for your level, and let's get started. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Resist. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, belly in. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and resist it. Down, push down. You're pushing hard on something down into the floor. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and resist. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale it down, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now rotate palms up and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale it down, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 more sets. We lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale it, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3 more sets. Lift up, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 more sets. Lift up, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come on, one more. Lift it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it down, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And bring the knees in. Take the head down. Allow the body just to go from side to side. Take your head right and your head left. Circle the ankles, wiggle the toes, just kind of shrug up everything. Inhaling it in and exhaling it out. And then from here, let's go ahead and go into the roll-up. Let's take the roll-up to start into our hands. Ends of the band into the hands. And legs are going to be extended long. Now, if you need the roll-up to put on your feet to do this exercise, that's fine if you want to use it that way. But otherwise, if you don't, then let's just scrunch it up into the hands. We'll take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, I want you to pull the belly and the feet are flexed up and then lift up. And then once you're lifted, round and reach it forward. Point into the toes, reach it on, take a breath in, inhale. And then as you exhale, restep the spine, flex into the feet, and then slowly come down. All the way down to the mat. Okay, so feet are flexed. We'll take an inhale in. We'll exhale, pull the belly in, nod the chin to the chest, lift up. Have a slight pull on that band, so be pulling it apart. As you round and reach forward, point into the toes, beautiful. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, come up, flex into the feet, and then bring it down. Good, so try to control the down. And I have tension in my band. So I'm pulling my arms apart a little bit. Come all the way down. And we'll take an inhale. Feet are flexed, we'll exhale. Lift up, come up. Round and reach. Point into the toes, lengthen, breathe in. And then come up. And flex into the feet and come down. Let's just do one more. Try to come all the way down. Nice and slow. Inhale here. And then exhale. The chin to the chest, lift it up. Round and reach it forward. Take the band and put it on the bottom of the feet. Allow the body to step up nice and tall. Take an inhale here, ends of the bands are in the hands. And then as you exhale, go back down. Try to get that low back to connect. Bring the feet in, so you're gonna bring the heels in. See if you can lift them up, and I want you to extend right leg long against the tension of the band. And then left. And then right. And then left. And right. And left. Take it low. Right. And left. So my low back is down. One more here. Right. And left. Take the feet down. Finish the roll up. All the way down. And then go ahead and just release the band. And then from here, we'll go into our abdominal series, that series of 5 exercises. We'll start with that single leg stretch. So again, it's a little bit different because we're not using a lot of equipment in the class. So some of these we're just going to use our body resistance. We'll take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, float the left leg into tabletop and then the right. And then we'll inhale, knock the chin to the chest, lift yourself up. Now bring the left leg in, or the right leg in, take the left out. Just hold it here, and then we'll switch it. So bring that left leg in, the right extends, and we hold it. And then we switch. And we reach. And switch it here. And we switch. So eyes are looking to mid-thighs, imaginary oranges under that chin, lifted to the tips of the shoulder blades. Just going right into that single leg stretch. And pausing here as we bring the leg in and the one extends. And then again, switching it and reaching. And lengthening here. And breathing. And inhaling and exhaling. Let's do 2 more, which really means 4. Here's 2. And 2. 1 more here. This is 1. And 1. And bring it in, take it down. And just gently rock from side to side, circling ankles, wiggling toes. Now from there, we'll go right into our double leg stretch. We'll take that inhale in, and then as you exhale, we'll lift ourselves up into flexion. Eyes looking here, we're gonna press our hands, press them into the side of our leg, come up into that curl bug position, and then keeping the head here, arms and legs go away. We exhale as we circle around, we press and lift up and hold it. We inhale. We exhale. Pause on the lift here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And again. Out we go. Around. Lift. Pause. Hold. And out. And circle. And away. And circle. And take 4 more. Circle it around. Lift it up. Press those hands into the sides of the legs. We've got 3 more. And we circle it. 2 more here. And we circle. 1 more. And circle it. And then go ahead and take it down. Whew. And just take your head left and right if there's any tensions building up at all into your shoulders, your traps, up into the neck. Just let it go. Release it right into that single straight leg stretch. Legs are lifted to the ceiling. Bend in the knee is okay. We take an inhale in, we'll exhale, lift up. Just don't pull behind that knee. Left leg goes out, right leg comes in. Inhale, inhale, exhale, switch it. And reach in here. And switch. And reach. And breathe. And lengthen. And inhale, inhale. And inhale, inhale, exhale. It's a lift. And reach it. And breathe. And inhale. And inhale, inhale. Lengthen. Reach. Lift. Let's do 3 more. Here we go. It's 3. And 3. We've got 2. and 2. One more here. Come on, lift it up. Last one here, lift. And bring it in. All right. And then from the single straight leg stretch, we'll go into the double straight leg stretch. And from here, we'll take the hands and gently interlace the hands behind the head. The elbows will be wide. See if you can get your elbows down to the mat, opening up into the chest, but try not to arch into the back. So just allow that chest to open. Imagine that you're squeezing the shoulder blades just gently, slightly together. Now let's take the legs up towards the ceiling. We'll take an inhale in, and then as we exhale, we'll go ahead and lift ourselves up into flexion. Flex into the feet. I want you to walk it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle. Bring it up. So just make sure that you're lifted, eyes to the thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, circle, and bring it up. And we go down, 2, 3, 4. Circle, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, circle, and bring it up. We inhale down, 2, 3, 4. We exhale, belly in, circle, and up. And again, down, 2, 3, and 4, and circle, and up. 3 more, here we go, let's go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and circle, feel that belly working, and up. Last 2 here, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, circle, and up. One last one here. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4. Open and up and down. And just bring it in and go from side to side. And then from here we'll go into that crisscross exercise. Taking an inhale in, and then as you exhale, let's go ahead and lift ourselves up into flexion. I want the left hand to press into the right knee as you twist right and you extend the left leg out. So lots of pressure here between the knee and the hand. And then we'll come into center. The hand will come back to the head. We'll inhale, and then we'll exhale, rotate the opposite way, pressing the hand into the leg. And then inhaling to center, exhaling it here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale here. And bring it in. And twist, push, hold. And twist, push, hold. 3 more. Here's 3. And center. Here's 3. And we've got 2. And center. And 2. 1 more here. It's 1. And center. 1 more here. And bring it in. And take it down. And then from here, we'll go ahead and take those legs into a low tabletop. Hands are going to be behind the thighs. Heels will be low. We'll take an inhale in. And then as you exhale, let's go ahead and rock the body up, balance the body. And then once you're balanced, go ahead and place the feet down. Move this out of the way for the moment. And then we'll come down onto our side for our side oblique work. So we're going to do a little sequence here on our side. We're just going to start by having the legs together and the arm lifted up to start. And we'll inhale it here, and then as you exhale, we'll lift those legs together and we'll bring the arm down. And then we'll reach the arm up towards the ceiling. As we inhale, we'll exhale, bring it down. And inhale, lift. And exhale, down. And lift up. And exhale. And lift. And exhale, down. Inhale, lower. And exhale it. And one more. And exhale. Wouldn't that be nice if we were done? Now let's go ahead and take the top leg, hook it underneath the bottom one. Reach the arm up, take an inhale, exhale, lift the legs up. Feels a little different. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. And again, lower and lift. 3 more, lower and lift. 2 more. And exhale, lift. 1 more. And lift. Now, go ahead and keep the legs down. We're going to take our arm, slide ourselves in and lift up, and then lower down. So I've got my other hand in front of my chest. I take an inhale, I exhale, lift up. And then I lower down. And again, we'll inhale, we'll exhale, lift up. And lower. So you should be feeling it in that top oblique. 1 more. We lift up. And lower. Now go ahead, lift up here, hold it. Give me a little lift of the legs. Lower down. Little lift. Lower. Little lift. 4, 3, 4, 2, 1 more, and bring it down. Now let's push ourselves up and come and do that sequence on the other side. Okay, so let's just first start by the lifting and the lowering of the legs and the hand coming down. Here's your inhale, here's your exhale, and hold it, and lower. And exhale, lift, hold, and lower. And again, lift, hold, lower down, and exhale, lift, and lower, and lift. We'll do 2 more after this. Here's 1. And here's 2. Now, go ahead, take the leg, top leg, hook it under the bottom, and lift, and lower, and lift it 5, and lower, lift it, exhale it 4, and lower, 4, 3, last 2, 1 more. Now go ahead, take the legs down. Place your hand here in front of your chest. Your other arm is going to be out. You're going to inhale, exhale, push up. Push the upper body up, and then bring it down. And exhale, lift up. And lower. And exhale, lift. And lower. 3 more here. Lift it up. Lower it down. 2 more. And lower. 1 more here. Lift it up. Lower. Now go ahead, lift up, hold the lift. Lift up 6, the legs. Go down. Lift up 5 and down. It's 4 and 3, 4, 2, 1 more, and then come all the way down. Now from here, let's go ahead and just roll right over onto our tummy. We'll do a little bit of back extension work here. And let's reach for the band. Okay. So remember that head's going to travel in line with the upper back. So we have our hands kind of being here like goalposts, 90 degrees at the elbows. Band is into the hands. We're going to take an inhale here. As you exhale, I want you to lift the right leg and lift the left arm and look under it. And hold it. And bring it down. Take an inhale. Exhale. Lift the left leg. Lift the right arm. Rotate and look under it. And come down. Right leg lifts. Left arm lifts. And you rotate. And down. And left lifts. Right arm lifts. You rotate. And down. One more time each side. Right leg lifts. Left arm lifts. You look under it. And down. And again. Left leg lifts. Right arm lifts. You rotate. Look under. And down. Now, put the band off to the side. Take your hands and position them to be behind your head. So my forehead is down towards the mat, and it's not on the mat, it's towards the mat. My hands are just behind my head. I want you to take your legs, both of them, kick them 3 times towards your booty. 1, 2, 3. Extend the legs, lift the upper body. Bring the upper body down, lower the legs. Kick the legs in. 1, 2, 3. Extend the legs, lift the upper body. Bring everything down. We're doing 1 more. Go ahead. Kick the legs. 1, 2, 3. Extend the legs, lift the upper body. And bring it all the way down. Take your hands under your shoulders. Push your body up and back and stretch it out. Child's pose or shell stretch, whichever feels better on your body. And then from here, we're going to go into that plank. So choosing a plank that works for you. It feels so good to stretch. Okay, so you can be on your hands, you can be on your forearms, you can be on your toes, you can be on your knees, whatever is best for you. Let's go ahead and lift ourselves up into a plank position. And pulling the belly up, being in a straight line from your head to your heels. Use the mirror just to kind of do a little bit of a check on the form. Sometimes we think that we're in a really good plank position, and sometimes we are. And then other times we look and we're like, oh my gosh, no. I've got to get that booty out of the air or not put it into my back. Just hold it. Breathing in. And exhaling out. And it's an inhale. And exhale. Another inhale and exhale. And then let's go down. Stretch it out. Sit back. Whew. And then we'll go into those final stretches. So We'll start with that saw stretch. We'll come up and place the feet apart and go right into saw. All right. Sitting up tall, arms are out. We'll take that inhale in as we rotate here to the left, and then we'll exhale as we come down. We'll inhale here, and then exhale, bring it up, and bring it to center. And then we'll rotate right, and we'll come down, hold here, come up, and center. And again, let's rotate and reach, 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 stretch, hold the stretch, and then bring it up and to center, and another one, and down, and hold, and come up, and center. Then go ahead and bring the legs in. We'll go right into that spine twist, sitting up tall, taking the arms up to the ceiling, and then twisting over to the left, and just pressing into the floor. And again, we'll lift up, and we'll exhale it down. And we lift up, and we come down. One more here. So imagine we're like wringing the air out of our body as we would like if we're wringing out a rag. We're twisting and wringing the air out. And then we'll bring it here to center. And then let's take a deep inhale in and an exhale out through the mouth as we bring the palms together and we take them down in front of the heart and chest, and we nod the chin to the chest, and we close the eyes and we focus in on the breath. The inhaling in and exhaling it out. And again, it's an inhale in through the nose and exhaling it out. Let's just do one more deep breath in. As you exhale out, I want you to give yourself a round of applause inside for coming to class tonight, for working as hard as you did, for allowing your mind to clear, your body to get stronger, you to become refreshed so that you could face the rest of your evening. Thank you so much, everyone. Great to see all of you. Have a wonderful weekend. If you wouldn't mind just giving your bands a little bit of a spritz, that would be wonderful. And then I will see you, if not tomorrow morning at 10:30, then I'll see you next week.